Hey folks, so I thought I'd do a quick video on Carveco Maker for repairing fonts, and I think it's a pretty common problem. These fonts are created for a graphic design rather than vectors, so there's problems with a lot of fonts. So here I've got this font is Baby Child in Carveco. And I've just kind of created it here for a test. So let's go, we open the vector doctor to see what problems it's going to give us. And there we go. So you can see all these little red circles are going to be problems, and it's pretty obvious like that. It's probably the same thing on all of them. So cool. Now what we're going to do is I like to ungroup them all and then highlight all of them, all of the letters that are gonna give me problems anyway. And this is honestly just one way to do this, and it works for me. So then what I'm going to do is the offset tool, which is O, the O key, or it's also this guy here. Now I'm going to do 001 in radius, that's what works for me, and delete original vectors. So I click offset, and you can clear markers, and you can see that now we've created different ones. That's okay. Now we're going to go back out to the original vector, even though you probably don't need to because 0.001 is such a small number. I just do it for consistency's sake, I guess. And then so we click the offset again, but outward. And we clear. Still got those same markers. Now we're going to go to vector, spline vectors, and this gets rid of any unnecessary nodes. I have 0.001 as the tolerance, preserve straight lines longer than 2 inches. You can set that, play with it as you feel it's necessary. It's just what works for me on this one. Then we're going to click spline, and this just deletes unnecessary nodes, like in between straight lines, and from what I understand on curves, it makes them Bezier curves rather than an arc. I think arcs are going to have more nodes than a Bezier curve is going to. So now click the clear markers again in Vector Doctor and identify. Bam, and we're done. No more loops or whatever those things are called, intersections, multiple nodes in the same spot, and we fix them all at once, and yeah, then we can go and carve it, do whatever you need to do with it. The other way, let's go ahead and go back. So we've got, let's ungroup everything. Ungroup all, and we knew we had, let's see, it was in here. Bam. Just delete the node. Now you're gonna, no more, you can go in and delete individual nodes if that's easier, but if you have hundreds of them, I think my way is a little bit easier. Anyway, I hope that helps.